The story begins from a deserted place where the psycho killer of this story hangs a girl on the bed, ties her hands and legs and separates her head from her body without talking to her. He takes her remaining body and puts it in a place in the morning. This case reaches the police. The police come into action and complete all the formulation leave from their Our hero Gautam also lives in this city. Who can't see, but he liked to listen to a radio jockey named Damini, and he often listened to her show, listening to Damini. Gautam fell in love with her, but until now, it was just a one-sided love. Gautam knows very well when, at what time, where Damini is going and what she will do next. That's why he keeps following her with the help of his friend Raj Nakam. Meanwhile, following Damini, he reaches a wedding. Gautam sings a song and tries to impress her in a little while. He also proposes to Damini, but Damini rejects his proposal in the beginning. But after a lot of requests from Gautam, Damini tells him that, okay, fine, I am going to a place tomorrow. If you find out about that place and meet me there, then I will accept your proposal. I will also accept that you truly love me. Also, giving him a hint, she tells Gautam to listen to tomorrow's program carefully. The next day, Gautam carefully listens to Damini's program on the radio. On the other hand, Damini was waiting for Gautam at a railway station at night because she had complete faith that Gautam would definitely come. But even after waiting for a long time, Gautam does not come, and in return, that psycho killer comes there, who sprays on Damini's face and makes her unconscious. But before she becomes unconscious, Damini sees Gautam coming there and a smile appears on her face as soon as Gautam comes to Damini. He smells her perfume. Gautam calls out to Damini and walks towards the bench. But the mindless psycho killer very calmly picks up Damini on his shoulder and leaves in front of Gautam. This scene is much more bone-chilling than it sounds. Anyway, Gautam thinks that something is wrong here, so he calls the police here. And what happened? He tells them that Damini has been kidnapped by the same psycho killer at the same time. That psycho killer was ready to bring Damini to one place and cut her limbs. That's when he sees Damini's face, on which there was no fear of any kind, but she was smiling in return. The killer asks her, "Why are you smiling? And why is there no fear on your face?" Damini tells him that it is my birthday exactly 7 days from today, and if I don't reach Gautam by my birthday, then he will find me from anywhere. Hearing all this, the killer does not kill Damini and accepts her challenge. After a while, the killer goes out and books a prostitute and brings her here unconsciously instead of Damini. He ties her hands and legs and separates her from her head. After doing all this, the killer tells Damon, "If it when Gautam will come here looking for you, then I will cut his head and put it in your hand, and I will cut your head and put it in his hand." The next day, the killer throws the body of the prostitute outside. Soon, the police also reach their police officer Muthu tells the commissioner that Damini's father has confirmed that this body is not Damini's. Hearing the body, Gautam also reaches their rand from the smell. He also understands that this is not Damini. Gautam immediately goes to a psychiatrist named Sushilan, tells him that Damini is still alive. Dr. Sushilan tells him that this should not happen because the killer has kidnapped and taken away any girl and leaves her after killing her. Then what was the difference in Damini's case? Psychiatrist Gautam says with courage that the police had been chasing her for 1.5 years but have not been able to catch her yet. Maybe this time you can catch her. But still, Gautam goes to the police commissioner to ask for help. At the same time, a constable named Akbar tells him about an ex-police officer named Gamla had previously worked on this case. Finding out about Gamla, Gautam immediately goes to her house and tells her everything about Damini, but Gamla refuses to let him come here. She also starts calling him names. Actually, in an accident, Gamla lost both her limbs. After that, she was handed over to a wheelchair. Getting angry at this, Gautam slaps her and leaves from there. On the other hand, the police also reach the area of that prostitute and start interrogating a woman. The woman says that last night Ronnie had called me and told me that she was with her customer. Her customer was taking her in a nice car. He looked good. By collecting such information, the police find out that the killer is a rich man. He is about 28 to 30 years old. He must have a car or two. Anyway, that same night, Gamla goes to Gautam's house with her mother. This time she had decided that she would help Gautam, and now she will not let any girl die. Gamla says that first of all, we have to collect all the information about this case case, which is with the Sid. That's why we have to get all the information from there. Actually, she had worked on this case 1.5 years ago. That's why she knew where the evidence and details were kept. With Gamla's help, Gautam reaches the CID's office. When Gautam was about to open the cupboard, a man grabs him from behind. That's when Muthu comes to the office to get his house keys back. Muthu has a little doubt, but there was no one there. After Muthu's departure, we find out there was another person in the office, Akbar, and he had hidden him. Constable Akbar, with the help of Gautam, gives him a Xerox copy of all the detailed papers. Anyway, when Gamla takes the details home and studies them, she finds out that a total of 14 girls have disappeared. 4 of them are prostitutes and the rest of the girls were quite successful in their field. Similarly, the girl who was kidnapped, she disappeared from Dindahade Road. Gautam goes to all the victims' houses with the police team and asks about the kidnapping. Everyone said that their daughter disappeared. On the way home, after hearing all this, Gautam goes to every place where these girls were last seen. Gautam notices that there is one thing common in every crime scene, which was a dustbin. This makes Gautam and Gamla understand that when that girl was going back home, she must have seen something near the dustbin. That's why she must have stopped her car and got off. When she asks the children playing nearby, she finds out her child had seen a puppy in the hands of a girl named Rupa. With this, Gautam and Gamla predict that the first killer must have bought a cute puppy and brought it to the dustbin. Then when the girl stops her car after seeing the puppy, then the kidnapper must have said that this dog is mine. Please bring it and give it to me. And as soon as the girl goes to him, he somehow makes her unconscious and kidnaps her. The next day, the kidnapper is about to kidnap a new girl with the same planning, but he does not succeed in this because yesterday Gamla and Gautam had tweeted on Twitter and told everyone that wherever they see a dog, they should stay away from it. That's why this girl did not get trapped in the killer's trap as soon as the tweet was found. The killer, who was excited, goes to the hacker and tells him to delete this post, and after the work is done, he also kills this hacker on the same night. The killer also kidnaps the girl who was saved from him this morning. The killer brings the girl to his house and kills her again, but this time, he cuts the girl's head, brings her body, and sends a message outside Gautam's house, which said, Gautam gets a strange smell from that girl's body. That's why he tells Raj Nakam to bring a white and a black pig. Raj Nakam does the same and he brings both the pigs in front of him. Gautam tells Gamla that he was getting the smell of a white pig from the prostitute girl who died before him. They all go to the pig farm one by one and start searching, but in no pig farm, they don't see such a young owner who matches the killer's appearance. Meanwhile, Muthu finds out that Gautam and his team are going to the pig farm and interrogating. Because Muthu had put a man behind Gautam, Muthu goes to a pig farm just like that. And coincidentally, the owner of a farm is the same killer whom he was still looking for. Seeing the police here, the killer gets scared and injects the policeman and makes him unconscious. After this, we see the policeman locked in his room in which the killer used to carry out all his activities when the killer is not there. Damini wakes him up and tells him to run away from here, but Muthu says that I can't do it in a little while. The psycho killer comes to Muthu and kills him in the same way. After investigating all the pig farms, Gautam and his team have no evidence, but Gamla had complete faith that the killer would be present in one of these pig farms. Gautam is very sad when he doesn't get the results and decides that he will stay alone at home tonight. After a while, the psycho killer's car comes there. Gautam understands that this is the killer's car. That's why he deliberately leaves his house and goes to the car with a cactus plant in his hand. Meanwhile, Raj Nayakam, standing far away, starts following the killer's car with his car. There is a very long chase between the two. Unfortunately, Raj Nayakam is killed by the killer. The killer calls Gautam from Raj Nayakam's phone and tells him that I will kill Damini on her birthday. Gautam finds out about Raj Nayakam the next day. He is very sad to hear this, but Raj Nayakam was his eyes, along with that, a true friend too. The post-mortem doctor gives Gautam his belongings and tells him that the killer has cut his little finger and taken it with him. After seeing all this, Gautam tells Gamla and his mother that he will not run after the killer anymore. Gamla gets very angry with this and says that if you had to give up so soon, why did you throw me out of the darkness? Why did you have to give me hope? It was all my fault that I trusted you. If I hadn't fallen down the stairs members of the college at that time. I would have solved this case alone today. Hearing this college thing, Gautam and Gamla go straight to the college where Gamla had come a year and a half ago. Actually, a student was also murdered here in the same regard. Gamla had come here after checking the CCTV footage. A suspicious man is seen low was sitting with his face covered. Gamla and Gautam meet the principal. Immediately, they ask him who this person Iswo is sitting next to you in this video. The principal tells him that I don't know who that man was, but I can say that he was a left-hander because he had also taken the popcorn from my left hand. Also, during the entire function, his right hand was in his pocket. Knowing all this, one thing suddenly strikes Gautam's mind and he immediately goes and checks the policeman's belongings. This makes it clear that the killer does not have a small finger in his right hand. Actually, it was a hole that Gautam's friend had left for him when the killer came to Gautam's house. That's when Gautam measured his car with the help of this. He inquires into the companies that make different croissants. Finally, he gets success. A car company tells him that exactly as you said. There is a man named Angulimal whose name is a hotel and a pig farm. After finding the killer, Gamla and Gautam go to the same pig farm, but there they find out that Angulimal has just gone out. Taking advantage of this opportunity, Gautam starts investigating his office. In this investigation, Gautam finds a map which he brings and shows to Gamla. The scene shifts from here and we see Damini again in this closed brothel. Damini sees a woman who has been imprisoned here for many years. When Damini asks, she says that my name is Rachel. Rachel was Angulimal's teacher. Angulimal grew up in an orphanage. Rachel punished the killer in his childhood. Angulimal is taking revenge from her today. On the other hand, Gamla puts matchsticks on the map and makes it easy for Gautam to understand the map. Gautam also remembers the map with the help of his fingers. Gautam and Gamla decide it. They will go and get Damini out of there. Gamla points to the direction and Gautam drives. Angulimal brings Damini to one place and makes her sit on a chair, and his teacher, Rachel, is also in front of him. Actually, Angulimal recreates what happened in his childhood. His teacher, Rachel, punished him for masturbating in his childhood that day. The teacher used to beat him 60 times a day. Angulimal begs his teacher to forgive him. I made a mistake. After this drama, Angulimal was preparing to kill Damini. That's when Damini asks him a question. Who was the dead body of the policeman? This time, Angulimal tells him that when he was being taken to the juvenile home by arresting him, he had done something wrong to me. That's why I killed him. Gautam and Gamla also reach that place. As soon as they enter, the factory alarms start ringing. Knowing this, Angulimal is about to kill Gautam. That's when the power cut occurs in the area. Actually, Kamala's mother had cut off the light of this area in the dark. Angulimal starts looking for Gautam. Angulimal calls Gautam and says that I lost, and you won. Either I will kill you or you kill me. That's when Gautam appears and Angulimal stabs him in the stomach and injures him. Gautam also gives a shock of electricity and makes Angulimal unconscious. Soon as he becomes unconscious, Gautam ties his hands with chains. After that, Gautam finds Damini and opens her arms and legs, and when they are both running away from here, then Angulimal shouts loudly at teacher, please don't leave me alone. I don't want to be alone. Listen to everything. Damini throws the key towards him. When Angulimal goes ahead to get the key, his teacher, Rachel, picks up the key and swallows it. Angulimal goes to him, tears his stomach and frees himself from the chains. By the time he came out, Damini, Gautam, and Gamla had already left. The next day, the police put Damini in front of the press. When asked about Damini, she says that she didn't see any psycho killer in that person. Instead, she saw a small child whom everyone had left alone, and her loneliness was taken advantage of. If I had been her mother or sister, then maybe she would have got so much love that she would never have become a psycho killer. This is how she shows her sympathy. Angulimal was also watching this interview. He understands that someone has explained it to him. Now, someone saw me with the eyes of love, believing his mistake and defeat. Angulimal jumps off a mountain and kills himself. With this is the end of today's film. If we talk about the film, then the pattern has always been seen that in a great film or story, the writer or director who has to say bad things tells him bad things, but maybe it is also very important to tell him that if he is like this today, then why is he like this? If we look at Angulimal, would you ever be able to forgive that person, society, or people Woe has done wrong belong to you. A teacher's job is to teach, but it is wrong to punish this mistake every day, as we saw in this story. With this story ends here.